Hey everybody, it's Eric.
This is Glenda.
And I'm Tim.
We are D&D Miniature Board Games. So we got done playing
Mission Critical Mars.
and now we want to talk about it. If you want to hear what we have to say, stay tuned. So, as normal, after we get done playing the game a few times, we'll all sit down, decide what we thought about it, and then, we tell you guys what we thought about it, and if you feel like listening, you listen. If you don't, well, you've already shut off this video and you're not even hearing me babble.
Or we silently cry in the corner until we feel like talking about it, and then we cry some more, and then talk about it.
Glenda cried so much, she had to fix her makeup before the review.
I didn't have makeup. Not today.
We score on 1 to 5, 5 being outstanding, 1 being horrible, 3 being average. Nothing good, nothing bad, just average. This particular game, Mission Critical Mars, is it Smart Labs, Tim?
Yes, I believe Smart Labs. Yes.
And we score on 5 categories, those being graphics and artwork, components, rulebook, replayability, and overall fun that we had playing this game. Graphics and artwork scores, mine was a 4.
Let's flip it. 4?
I got a 4 as well.
Listen, it's not anything stupendous, but I'm sorry. All the print was nice. Everything was labeled well. You could read it easily from a distance. There were good colors to it. It wasn't over the top. It wasn't stupendous. But for the type of game it was above average.
I will tell you one of the reasons I gave it a 4 was even though these side mission things are on a much smaller card than your repair missions.
You mean your emergency procedures?
Yeah, emergency repairs. Yeah, they highlighted the area that you had to be in. And it that way, like even if you didn't read galley, you can look at the board and tell where you need to be on the orientation, and it stands out. It's very, very distinct. I like that. That was really good. Same thing with these too. I mean, I just did it in white, but that one's in blue.
And it was 3 areas instead of 1 or 4.
Yeah, well, that one.
Because that's the thing is you play this up to 4 players, and if you play with 3 or 2, you tell the computer to start how many you're playing with, and it will set it so that you...
it's programmed that way.
Get your butt kicked.
But yeah, the graphics are really good. I like that, how it stands out. The color. Very attractive, especially for the kids. And all the like.
Components, I gave it a 3.
How dare you? I give it a 5.
Wow. I gave it a 2.
Oh.
Listen, components with me, I just thought for this type of, it's average. It's what you need to play the game. Nothing stupendous. It's just average components.
What is up with you and stupendous today? It's like your favorite word of the day.
He's feeling stupendous. Leave him alone.
Hey, it was my calendar word of the day, okay?
Stupendous. Well, my take on this one. How much is the game? I don't know.
I don't know. You bought it for me for Christmas.
It's not really that expensive.
It's the gift that counts not the price.
Correct. And looking at overall, with these components, I'm not going to complain. What do you need all those, I wish you can have a real astronaut, but that would raise the price of this one.
I don't think they'd fit on the board.
Or the figure of astronaut. But what else do you need? The board is beautiful. You got this talking computer and you got all the cards that fits in there. It's a simple game. Kids would love this. Like I said, adults will love this. I mean, and everything you need. The color stands out. It's readable. So I think it's just good. I mean, even here, they didn't even it's not a cardboard, it's plastic. So at least it's not, like if you lose it, you can use a coin.
Get a bingo chip.
Whatever, right? So a chip or whatever. But they took their time to work on this little game, and I think it deserves a 5.
Tim?
Gotta have more movement dice. You need to have a movement dice for each player. The accomplishment dice.
You need one for each player too.
No, this I can see passing around because not everybody is going to be going after missions, and it adds to the anxiety when it comes to trying to get something completed.
Like when somebody keeps trying to roll up to get an X.
But this, when you're playing, like you were over here on this side the whole time, and then you would roll,
and then you start staring at it,
and you're like trying to figure out what you're going to do. Time's of the essence, buddy. I need the die.
Oh, don't say you didn't do it too.
So movement die. No, that's why I started rolling over here where Glenda could just snatch it. I didn't care what she did, but just more movement dice. That's one thing, but I think the other thing is this game is really good. Really good. But I don't trust you guys.
It's for the honest people.
And the codes, it's like putting the combination to a safe on the front of the safe. Why would I struggle when I could just plug this booger in?
And keep going, because that would be cheating.
It absolutely doesn't know that I'm doing that. And I, simply say, there's got to be some way to
hide it,
cover the codes, not only in the mission task. Now, this one is a little bit more difficult, but for the, emergency procedures, this is not that difficult. All it needs is, a piece here to cover.
The codes out in the open bothered Tim. Next.
But it's their game, so you can discover it. So, in all honesty, I think this is what they promote, honesty.
If you don't want to hear what I got to say, don't ask me. Moving on.
Rulebook, I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4.
Watch row.
So, the only thing I have to say is the rulebook is straightforward, it's easy to understand. I didn't see any mistakes in it, and even the couple times we had to go into it to find something, it was really quick to find it.
It explains.
The only reason it didn't get a 5 was the mission tasks. It doesn't say the minute you get it, put it in. It's kind of vague in that spot. You kind of have to figure out, you do put it in as soon as you get it.
Because if you don't,
you're right. Time all the time.
When it comes time to getting this stupid thing,
there is no time,
and not die in space. Still a little lamped up.
You guys have anything with the rulebook?
I give it a 4. The same thing. It's so readable, so comprehensive. It's just easy.
The rulebook, you literally can half-ass read the rulebook and
play this game.
It's that easy. It walks you through it from, left to right, top to bottom, straight through. There is no skipping back and forth trying to figure crap out. You can literally start from page 1, go to page 4, and you can play this game blindfolded after that.
And it's literally an 8-page rulebook. It might actually be too much rules for what this is.
Actually, it
They're giving you the information you need.
More details.
So replayability, I gave it a 3.
I gave it a 4.
I was on a 3 there too.
It's got... It's basic, guys. It's a game that, there's not a lot there. There's only so many mission cards, and you're gonna reshuffle them if you run out of them. It's got a little bit of change of what what you have to repair during the emergency procedures. I mean, because you never know which one's going to come up, and that's where your replayability really comes in. But I mean, it's a basic score for a basic game.
And you kind of know after a while what you're gonna get, where you're gonna go, right? So that's why I give it a 3. Yeah, sure. I give it a 4. Kind of like that feel, but you still have the elements of, the dice and the movements and how fast can you go and if you're gonna make it. If you have good coordination, left and right hand looking, yeah.
Or just rolling a die
Or
repeatedly.
roll like 10 million times and you still don't get the check. How many times? I give it a 4.
Tim?
Will I play it again? I'll play it again.
After you lost the dice?
I gave it a 3 for replayability for one reason and one reason alone.
You wanted to throw it across the room?
Anxiety?
The anxiety. You will start this game and everything's, peaches and cream. And then that first repair pops up. And it's no big deal, You normally in the right areas to get things done kind of quick, But then while you're starting to go through and, you got to go, fix this, fix that, I got to get some sleep, some food, I got to work out in the gym,
Because
and then all of a sudden that freaking alarm goes off again. And,
There's something
this
wrong,
time
yeah.
you got to be all the way down here while you're all the way down there, and you start kind of panicking.
It seems like it always wanted you to go to the lander.
It was like one person was in the lander, 2 other people were down there, and it was like, oh, I'm already where I need to be, But the replayability, the reason why I say it, and it doesn't take anything away from the game, you'll as fun as it is, you'll eventually need to take a break and go walk around and, goose fraba a couple of times, maybe punch a pillow, kick the dog, whatever it is
Cry
you
in
do.
a corner.
Whatever it is you do, and then you can come back and get right back to it. So
overall fun. I gave overall fun a 4.
Give it a 5.
I was a 5 on that.
I really did like it. Holy hell, this game was stressful. I mean, you get amped up in like a 30-minute game. And you're just going with it, and I did have a lot of fun. Man, this the decompression. Oh my god. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about it.
Okay, I have that fun right there is perfect for me. That's why it's a 5. Because I think when they created the game, they made it. The what they're aiming for, you get it on the game. So, the feel of Yuri, like Tim said, you're gonna have to eat, you're gonna exercise, you're gonna have to be ready for whatever is wrong with the ship. You're gonna have to be able to do it, and you accomplish it. So I think they did really good on a board game. Like you are running, like you're always running out of time, and that is a different fun for this game.
Oh my god!
And it's just there is the coordination and the communication. So there is the group work. It's really good.
It's definitely a cooperative style
Cooperative. So, like you said, they nailed it on what they're trying to accomplish on the game.
Really, it's your turn and you jump on your phone?
And you're really going to have fun with it. He thought about something, and he has to Google it, and remember it.
Perfection. You remember that freaking game that had all the little shapes down in there? That you had to you had the thing and then it would pop up, throw shit all over the place?
On the timer, if you didn't get them all in place.
This is it! This is a big person version of that freaking game! Alright,
There you go. There you go. Another stress level. Okay.
This game is probably one of the most entertaining games
It is.
that we've popped out. And, I don't think I had very high expectations looking at this when I walked in and saw it set up. I was like, this doesn't look like it's going to be
It's not the
cool.
one we're going to play.
And then all of a sudden, it was like, we got to play again because
We crashed.
there's got to be a way to beat it. We got to win. We got to win. My thoughts on this game, it's fast, it's fun, it's furious.
Yes.
It is, I said it. I didn't say anything that, relates to a series with, bald, wife beater wearing guys that drive Chargers that somehow get destroyed and come back in every freaking movie.
Or Asian women in skimpy clothing.
Or
Asian, white, Hispanic, and all
other
races in skimpy clothing.
characters that clearly die and apparently come back or
To
whatever.
life afterwards.
Whatever. I'm not making that. That's not the reference I'm going for. But this game is hugely fun, and I will enjoy watching other people play this
True.
as much as I have enjoyed playing it.
Like 4 players, Something.
I just want to see other people
Different.
get frustrated at this point.
The strange thing is I look at this, even the cover, and you would think it's actually pointed at kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think kids would get frustrated with this game.
I think parents and kids would get frustrated with this game. You would have to have a super awesome relationship with your kids to be able to play this game with them without wanting to just choke them to death.
It's like, no, go there, go there.
Right,
Why are you going
for
over
not
there?
making the right decision on the fly.
But that's the plan. That's
You
what
know.
they're trying to achieve on the game.
That's one of those that, when that buzzer goes off and it says that everybody dies and the mission failed. That's the one where the dad just kind of throws everything down and he goes, "Thanks, son. You killed us all. You killed your family. How do you feel?"
No,
Quit crying.
You have a session now. How do you feel about that? Mom and Dad are dead.
Oh no, the kid's gonna end up on a couch talking about it.
Hey, so some other points we didn't really touch on too much. The emergency procedure cards, which we did touch on with the front. On the back, actually has facts on it.
Yeah.
It has a did you know. So there are educational aspects to this game. Each astronaut on the back actually has a bio. There is a Russian, a Chinese, an American, and I don't remember what the other astronaut was. He's in the box because we were playing 3 players. But they actually have a bio on the back of each card. And the electronic computer is pretty easy to hear. It's easy to understand. You can turn the volume up. You can turn the volume down. It's got resets. If you can, unlike Tim, can figure out how to reset the thing. And where's the 4th astronaut from?
Looks like she is from Florida.
So 2 Americans, a Chinese, and a Russian. 3 male, 1 female.
And for you techies that like to attach a little box to all the electronic devices in your house, this does not respond to Alexa, "Don't kill us all." Alexa, repair the heat shields. It doesn't respond.
It also doesn't respond to your friend begging it to stop setting off alarms. Just let us land on Mars and leave us alone doesn't work.
Yeah.
Hey, this game fosters honesty. It's a good game.
It did call me Dave one time. That was kind of creepy. Why are
Especially
you-
since your name isn't Dave.
Why are you so
You're
upset,
Dave?
Dave?
Oh my
Oh.
God.
I kind of got it, but then when you said that, yeah, all right. So,
Overall?
final score overall, 3.9. 3.9 for Mission Critical Mars.
And this is a game that, you ain't got to go to a straight up game shop to get.
Just-
You can get this
At Ollie's.
at local retail,
Do you
So this is definitely a family fun game.
want to tell them how when we started, we said we're going to start with level 2?
Yeah, we went to level 1.
Because with this, it's deceiving. It looks like it's a kid
Level
game,
2.
whatever. We can do it.
Level 2, the first time we crashed, we actually made it through everything but crashed going on to Mars. The second time on level 2, well, we tried a different approach and actually started losing compartments. And then we went to level 1 and, well, I accidentally dropped the computer at reset halfway through the game. And then we finally beat it on level 1.
We beat it.
Because, yes, that's how bad we are.
But NASA, once again,
You got your
we
candidates.
made it to Mars. We know what you're doing here.
We're the Space Force. Alright. Space Force.
That's my Chuck Norris impersonation.
May the Schwartz be with you.
As always, support your local game and we support,
Discover Games.
Fayetteville, Georgia.
which is not where we bought this game. We bought it at
Always.
In Fayetteville, Georgia.
Game On, everybody.
Game on, folks.
Game on.